Good morning. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to our Saturday sadhana. I hope you are well. This is a little session every Saturday morning, 7:30, nice and early, a short meditation and yoga practice that I am going to do every Saturday. Nice and early because it's fresh, it's cooler. If you are in France, si vous êtes en France, vous savez qu'il fait très chaud en ce moment, c'est pour ça que je fais à 7h30. Coucou à tout le monde. Et I'm going to record this at the same time and post it afterwards as well on my YouTube channel. Welcome. And I wanted to divide the sessions over the summer into elements and chakras. Je voulais diviser cet été les pratiques en éléments et chakras. Essentially, I'll speak in English with little bits of French translation so that we can really journey together in all simplicity. On va voyager ensemble en toute simplicité, essentiellement en anglais, mais avec des petites touches de traduction. So welcome. Come take a seat. Come and sit down and viens t'asseoir. And this morning we are starting with the earth element. Muladhara chakra. The root chakra. Pashamama. La Terre Mère, Mother Earth. We are starting from the roots upwards. So take that seat. Prends ta place. Prends ta place. Really take your place, your space, and sit in connection, in harmony with Mother Earth. Prends ta place sur cette terre mère. And just feel, close the eyes and just feel that the body is rooting, is reconnecting to its, we could call it battery source, you know, the source of life. On peut l'appeler peut-être presque comme une batterie, une source d'électricité, de puissance. Cette terre mère. So sit here and just feel for a moment that you are exactly where you need to be right now, right here. Tu es exactement là où tu dois être, ici, maintenant. And the eyes are closed and the breath is calm. Les yeux sont fermés, la respiration est très calme. And just feel the breath rising and falling. Sens que la respiration monte et descend. I'm going to let you choose how you do this. Whether you wish to breathe on the one side of the body and then exhale on the other. And then the same thing. One side, un côté puis de l'autre. Donc on inspire d'un côté, on expire de l'autre. Or whether you just want to enjoy a really beautiful lifting of energy as you inhale and a descending of energy as you exhale. Tu peux aussi juste déguster la montée et la descente du souffle. And these movements are called vayu. They're like inner winds. C'est comme des vents intérieurs, des vayu. And prana vayu is on the whole considered a lifting energy. Prana vayu, ça lève dans l'ensemble l'énergie. And apana vayu, very linked to the earth energy. Apana vayu is a descending energy. Ça descend, cette notion de retour à la source. But as you're breathing here, whether you're alternate breathing or just breathing fully, when you inhale, also keep a little mind's eye in the root system. Quand tu inspires, garde quand même une certaine connexion avec le bas du corps, avec la terre. And similarly, when you exhale, keep a little lift in the spine. Quand tu expires, garde une certaine levée dans la colonne. Just as if someone's gently pulling the summit of your head. Juste comme si quelqu'un tirait légèrement le sommet de la tête. And I've left the windows open this morning so that you can't feel the fresh air because we had a storm last night, but you can hear the bird song. J'ai laissé les oiseaux chanter ce matin pour nous rappeler que la nature est là. Chaque matin se lève avec nous. Just to remind you through the bird song that every morning nature lifts and rises, wakes us up in a beautiful chorus. And this is the earth element, this first week. Muladhara Chakra. This is in the base part of our body, perineum. C'est vraiment nos racines dans le périnée. And we're keeping things super simple this week. When there's all chaos going on anywhere and everywhere, when the heat is rising, when people's emotions are rising, the best thing you can do is come back into your root system and find anchoring. Anchor down. Tu peux, peu importe le chaos autour, la chaleur, le mouvement de voyage, quand c'est très intense, reviens dans la simplicité. And as such, as you next exhale, you're going to twist and turn over to the right side. Donc tu vas tourner sur le côté droit. And try and really turn from the base of your body. Twist du bas du corps. So you're kind of waking up from the ground upwards, like a spiraling energy. Just gently waking up the lower abdomen, the lower body. And then bring your tummy in slightly, rentre le ventre légèrement, and change sides, change de côté. Again, twisting and turning from the lower tummy. Keep your breath nice and fluid throughout this. Tummy comes in, twist round to the center. And then let the hands come in front of you. Now what you can do is just gently bring your feet out. Tu peux juste mettre les pieds légèrement vers l'avant et puis laisse le corps venir vers l'avant. So I've just injured myself very slightly on Thursday at horse riding. And so my thigh here is a little stiff. Ma cuisse est un petit peu raide suite à l'équitation jeudi. Je me suis un peu blessée, on faisait beaucoup de dressage. We were doing a lot of dressage moves, and I think my right leg dressaged with the horses, so I'm a little limited in this leg. Rooting down and then lifting up and just letting the hands come behind you and open. I'll twist to the side so you can see that more, and open to the sky. And there might be some sessions over the next few weeks where we go outside and practice. On va aller dehors pour certaines pratiques pendant cette série d'éléments. And then come back. Bring the knees in towards you. Give yourself a hug. And we're keeping nice and simple this morning. So some really lovely gentle salutations to keep everything moving but simple. So just come over and come into child's pose to start off with. So come on the knees And let your arms just drift out in front of you.
Viens avec le front sur la terre.
Le bassin vers les talons.
Et étire les bras vers l'avant. So you're just stretching your body out and you're finding that earth connection. Nice and simple.
And keep your breath really quite slow. Okay. Nice, slow, deliberate inhale, exhale. As if every time you're inhaling, you're receiving just the universal energy, the prana energy. And every time you exhale, you're letting anything go that you don't need. And then gently walk your hands back towards you. And just sit with your hands a moment on your thighs. Mains sur les cuisses. Viens t'asseoir. Si c'est trop dur, tu peux aussi rester vers l'avant pour les genoux et les cuisses, je veux dire. If it's too difficult for knees and thighs, you can just stay a little further forwards with the hands. We're just going to gently follow the breath. So as we inhale, we're lifting the arms up towards the sky. And as we exhale, we're coming down. And you can stretch forwards into child's pose. As you inhale, come back towards the knees and thighs. And as you exhale, stay there. We'll repeat that 2 more times. So inhale, rising, as if you're lifting up to the clouds and the rising sun. Exhale, come down to the earth. Really letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale back towards the knees and thighs. And exhale here. Inspire vers le ciel, lifting up. Exhale, expire vers la terre. Relâche tout ce qui ne te sert pas. Inhale back to thighs. Exhale here. And just sit here for a full breath. And then gently open the eyes. I'm going to take this off so it's easier for me to move. Onto all fours. Readjust the knees. And just for a moment, rock the hips from side to side, just waking up the lower back.
Berce les hanches gauche, droite, droite, gauche. Réveillons le bassin.
And then go forwards and backwards. Not really a cat-cow, just a forwards-backwards move.
Vers l'avant, vers l'arrière. Pas tout à fait shavash. Vittilasana, Majariasana.
Just a little gentle movement. And then come back to center. And you can not find stability unless you destabilize the body. Tu peux pas trouver la stabilité si tu ne trouves pas la déstabilité avant. So it's quite fun to do these little movements. And then look at your hands and really settle the hands into the earth. Regarde tes mains et essaie vraiment d'ancrer les mains dans la terre. And from there, turn the toes and just lift the hips up into a really gentle downward dog, Adho Mukha. Now you can bend the knees here if you want to. It's actually quite a nice experience to do that. And look at your hands. Regarde vers les mains, plions les genoux. And just look and see if the index fingers are nice and parallel. And root down behind the knuckles. Donc descends derrière les phalanges. Then exhale here. As you inhale, look forwards. And I'm going to honor the lunar female qualities this morning. I'm going to bring my left foot forwards. So the left side first. Just slide the right leg back a little bit. And maybe rock forwards and backwards again. Vers l'avant, vers l'arrière encore. Pour trouver cette déstabilité, to kind of find the sort of destabilizing. And then really root your foot down in the front, and then root the back knee down and the foot. Find that stability. Option 1, stay really low to the ground and stay here. Option 2, you can come up onto the thigh. And option 3, you can rise up into the sky. But all the time, stabilize the lower body. Tout le temps, stabilise le bas du corps. And just really feel that root system anchoring you into the earth. And then exhale, come down. Come back with that foot, with that leg. Down onto the hands. Slide down to the earth. Descends vers la terre. Putting the tummy on the earth, ventre sur la terre. And just a mini cobra, Bhujangasana. And then come back down to the earth. Press into the earth. Same little tactic. Turn the toes. Push the hips up. Look at your hands. Root the index fingers down. Ancre les index. Relâche la tête. Exhale. And as you inhale, step the right foot forwards. And again, create a little bit of space in between the feet. And look forwards. Come forwards and backwards. Destabilize the body. Déstabilise le corps. Vers l'avant, vers l'arrière. Puis retrouve le centre. And then come back to center. Anchoring. The first part of our journey. Descend the knee to the floor. Foot behind you. And you have your options. Hands on the floor. Hands on the thighs. Or as you inhale, rise up to the sky. And if you saw my post yesterday, you'll have seen that I mentioned a new project called Resilience. This is a bunch of texts and poems centered around 5 principles. Come back down to the earth. Anchoring. Slide that leg back. And letting the body come down into child's pose again. Anchoring, accepting, aligning, going towards abundance and arising. Et je vais les traduire aussi en français, ces textes. Coming up again, lifting up onto all fours. We're keeping it super simple today. Left foot is going to come forwards. You can help it forwards. Lift the back knee. Now you have some options. You can just stay here. You can even leave the knee down if you want to. Or you're going to climb up onto that front knee and thigh. And then maybe just find that stability. Okay? Trouve cette stabilité. Chaos autour, toi tu trouves tes racines. So if there's chaos around you, you find simplicity and harmony in your roots here. You can lift the arms up if you wish to. And then exhale, bring that down. Slide the left leg back behind you. You're in a plank pose. Really simple one. You can be on your knees or in plank. Chatwari. And then as you exhale, come down through the knees and to the earth. Chaturanga. Just stretch the feet out behind you. Little cobra, Bhujangasana. And exhale, come down. Same thing other side. So lift back up. You can help the right foot forwards. And then lift the back knee. You can always leave the knee down or keep it lifted. You can climb the thigh and stay here. Find that stability, find that still point in the middle, and then lift up from there. Lève de cette stabilité centrale. Opening, and then exhaling, coming back down through the thigh to the earth. Slide back, hands down, and then come down as you exhale, Apanavayu. Lift up into Bhujangasana Cobra. And then exhale, back down. Press into the earth.
Tuck the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana, so coming back into your downward facing dog. Really simple, really stable. Breath is safe. The breath is slow. Simple, respiration lente et calme. Looking forwards and just step the left foot forwards again. And this time turn the back foot. Again, keeping everything simple. Come up. So we're in a little warrior position. I'm going to give you the option of lifting up towards the sky or opening out to the side. If you feel you need to open your body a little more, maybe warrior 2. If you feel you need that kind of verticality, maybe warrior 1 is your pose. Okay, so I'm going to do this opening here. Inhaling, straighten the front leg. And then come forwards, everybody, and just let the hand drop wherever it is comfortable. Laisse la main là où elle est confortable. Peut-être elle arrive au sol, it might get to the earth. And then open the right arm up to the sky. Really nice open stretch in Trikonasana. And then bring that arm down, bending the front knee, plie le genou devant, and then just turn to the front side of your mat. Inhale, open the heart, ouvre le cœur. And then exhale, come down as low as you can. Find the stability in your feet, find the stability in your hands, and let your head come towards the floor. Trouvant la stabilité dans les mains, dans les pieds, laisse la tête descendre vers la terre. Prasarita Padottanasana. And then gently inhale the head up. Come around to the front of the mat. Put the hands into the earth, slide the leg back. Remember, we're in the earth element. Everything is slow, come down. Everything is rooted, everything is anchored, everything is stable. Rise from the lower body into the upper body. Tout est stable, tout est du bas vers le haut. Come back down again. Coming from roots upwards. Coming back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And this time it's the right foot forwards. Pied droit devant. Tourne pied gauche, turning the left leg. Coming up. So again, descending nice and deeply into your root system. Descend dans les racines. And then you have the option of verticality, la verticalité, ou tu peux ouvrir, or you can choose that lovely openness. And then straightening the front leg, coming down, Trikonasana. Keeping everything really simple. Garde tout bien simple. And then coming down, bending the front knee. Okay, slide back into plank pose. Reviens Chaturanga. And then exhale, Chaturanga. Put the tummy on the floor. Reach the feet backwards. Open the heart. Cobra, Bhujangasana. And then exhale, come back down again. Press the earth, come back, Balasana, child's pose. And just take a moment here, just to reground and regroup. You can slide your hands to your feet, tu peux glisser les mains vers les pieds. And breathing here. And feel the root system beneath you. Sens les racines sous toi. Ce réseau de mycelium, the mycelium network beneath you, the fungi, the root system, source of life, source of creation. Gently come and rise up. And again, in an aim to keep everything super simple, just drop over to the left side. Bring your right leg over the left leg and sit down firmly on the floor there. Lift up through the verticality of your body and gentle twist to the right side.
So you can have your elbow on your knee or just gently enveloping the thigh there. Twist from lower body to upper body. Drop the shoulders, relâchant les épaules. Garde la verticalité, tourne vraiment du bas du corps vers le haut. And then coming back to center. Little twist to open side. Back to center, stretch the legs out a moment, changing sides. So you're going to bend the right leg, bring the left foot, left leg over. Sit down firmly, twist. Same thing. Maybe choose to do the same thing on this side as the first side. Peut-être tu choisis en fait de faire exactement la même chose sur ce côté. So then we're working that notion of balance, harmony. Just grounding into earth. And coming back to center. A little twist to open side. And then back into center. Just let your legs stretch out in front of you. Maybe walk a little bit on your bottom. Relax the feet and just let the hands reach forwards. Again, a little movement, un petit mouvement déstabilisant le corps. And then just come into stillness, puis viens vers la quiétude intérieure. Lifting up, coming back, and gently come onto your back. So I'm keeping this super simple today. Just coming onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest a moment. Let's come a little more center in my mat. And bring your feet down. And just find your roots for a moment. Trouve les racines un instant. We're just going to do a simple Setu Mandasana, just a really nice simple bridge pose. So just bring the hands by your side, les mains et les bras à côté du corps, and then lift gently the hips up towards the sky, and interlace, if you want to, your hands underneath you. And get a little bit more height. Si tu veux, tu cherches un petit peu plus de hauteur, bringing the palms together. Amenant les paumes de main ensemble si tu peux. Pas trop fort, c'est tôt le matin. Si tu es avec moi en live, if you're live with me, it's early morning, early doors, so we're not going too harsh. And then exhale, bring that down. Descends vers la terre. Release the arms. And just as your legs are, so don't move the legs, just drop them over to the left side, okay? You can have your left hand on the lower tummy, main gauche sur le bas du ventre, and the right hand can just come to the side. So we're gently opening and twisting towards the morning, towards the day, wherever you are in the world. Tu étires, tu ouvres le corps en douceur, peu importe où tu es dans le monde. Vers ta soirée, vers ta journée. You might be evening time. This practice goes well for the evening as well. Some of the others we'll be doing will be much more punchy and dynamic. Coming back to center, but it's super hot where we all live in France, so we're keeping things nice and cool and light. Changing sides. Il fait super chaud là où on est cet été en France, donc je garde aujourd'hui une lenteur, une fraîcheur. And then come back to center. And just stay here for a moment. Legs are about mat width. Knees just drop into the center. And just place your right hand on your tummy and your left hand on your heart. Take a few breaths here. As if you're realigning
every single part of your body into present moment time. Tu prends ces quelques instants comme si, avec le souffle, avec les mains, avec la connexion sur la terre, tu es en train de réaligner le corps, réaligner le mental. Je ne sais pas si vous entendez les cloches là derrière. You might hear the church bells just chiming in the background there. And the bird song to announce the day ahead. Just separate the knees out, bring the knees in towards the chest. One last little hug, un petit câlin. And then just drop over. I'm just going to come to the right side because it's easier in terms of you seeing me. And then sitting up. Come into a seated pose just to finish our practice together. If you wish to, you can bring your hands into a prayer pose. Tu peux mettre les mains en Anjali Mudra. And maybe set an intention for your day. Plaçons une intention, un sankalpa, pour la journée devant toi. What do you wish to live as a reality today? What will your day offer you as gifts and challenges? And how in the midst of that can you sit firmly rooted in harmony with Mother Earth? Comment tu peux, parmi le chaos aujourd'hui, parmi les mouvements, les changements aujourd'hui, les challenges et les cadeaux, comment tu peux rester ancré dans ta stabilité, dans ta souveraineté? And then we'll rub the hands together, frotte les mains ensemble. And place the hands over the eyes, open and close the eyes into that heat, into that energy. And then keep the eyes open and welcome your day. Namaste.